Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, our from Group 5 Grammar in Written Discourse will explain materials about genre of describing and connectives. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Yeni Srimulyeni. I'm the moderator. Here are my friends, Nurul, Sintia, Aulia, and Faiza, who will explain the materials. Okay, for the first material is about definition, adding connectives, and sequencing connectives will be delivered by Nurul. Please.
Okay, thank you to moderator to give me time to explain about definition, adding connective and sequencing connective. Next. Okay, the definition of connectives. Connectives are the word or phrase that link clause or sentence to make logical connection between different pieces of information. And connectives are important elements in writing that help to create cohesion and flow within a text. Next. Together that agree with each other or are about same thing.
Therefore, I add the cheese. Indicates the liking cheese is the reason why someone add it. And next. Okay. And then qualifying connectives. Qualifying connectives, these are used when the first idea in your sentence relies on the second part happening. Example in this category include however, although, except, if, and as long as. For example, I will cut cheese as long as you get the knife. Indicates that the action of cutting cheese depends on someone getting the knife. Maybe enough for me. I return it to the moderator.
Thank you, Faiza, for the explanation. The next material is about illustrating and contrasting connectives. Will be delivered by Aulia. Please.
Okay. These are the adding connective, and also as well as moreover to this connective signal to the reader that you are providing additional information or expanding the previous point. And for the example, I like cheese. I also like sausage, and also is the adding connectives. Sorry. Next. Okay, the second is sequencing connectives. Sequencing connectives are used to indicate the order or sequence of events, steps, or ideas within a text. They help to organize the information logically and guide the reader through the progression of the writing. Some common sequencing connective include next, then, first, second, third, finally, meanwhile, eventually, after, before. And for the example, I cut cheese, finally I cook the sausage. And finally is sequensive connectives. This connective make it clear to the reader the order in which things are happening or being presented. Maybe that's all from me. Back to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Nurul, for the explanation. Next material is about emphasizing and comparing connectives. Will be delivered by Cynthia. Please.
Okay, thank you for the moderator. Okay. The third is emphasizing connectives. This connective is used to stress a point. It's a very important thing. As you can see here, is the type of emphasizing connectives is above all, in particular, especially, significantly, indeed, and notably. For the example is I like cheese. In particular, it's cheddar. In particular, cheddar. It's not like I like cheese. I really like cheddar, but you use in particular for the special type of your favorite. The next is comparing connectives. Comparing connectives is used to compare, like the name is to compare ideas that are similar or the same as each other. And this is the type of comparing connectives is equally in the same way, similarly, like wise as sweet and light. For the example is I like cheese. Equally, I like sausage. It's not I like cheese, I like sausage. It's wrong. The right answer is use equally uh, or something here. Uh, that's all for me. Come back to moderator.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia, for the explanation. The next material is about cause in and effects connectives and qualifying connectives. Will be delivered by Faiza. Please.
Okay, thank you to moderator. Next is cause and effect connectives. Uh, these are used when you want the second part of your sentence to help explain the first part. The second part happens as a result of the first. Examples of this type include because, so, therefore, thus, and consequently. For example, I like cheese, therefore I add the cheese. Indicates the liking cheese is the reason why someone ate it. Okay, and then qualifying connectives. Qualifying connectives, these are used when the first idea in your sentence relies on the second part happening. Example in this category include however, although, except, if, and as long as. For example, I will cut cheese as long as you get the knife. Indicates that the action of cutting cheese depends on someone getting the knife. Maybe enough for me. I return it to the moderator.
Thank you, Faiza, for the explanation. The next material is about illustrating and contrasting connectives. Will be delivered by Aulia. Please.
Thank you, moderator. The next part is illustrating connectives. Illustrating connectives are used to give a specific example to support the first sentence. Parts of illustrating connective including, for example, such as, for instance, as revealed by, and in the case of. And the example for this part is I like cheese, such as cheddar and red Leicester. Next is contrasting connective. Contrasting connectives are used to show two things or two different ideas in a sentence. Contrasting connectives include whereas, instead of, alternatively, otherwise, unlike, and on the other hand. For example, I like cheese. On the other hand, I do not like tomatoes. That's all for me. Back to moderator.
Thank you, Aulia, for the explanation. We have finished presenting the materials from our group. The conclusion is the function of connectives is to connect one sentence to another, or between one paragraph and the next paragraph. Connectives make writing more visible and help readers understand important points. Maybe that's all from our group. We apologize if there are errors in words, pronunciation, or explanation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi